Hey, what's up, y'all? I wanted to talk about relationships and the difference between an actual relationship or just like somebody that's just gonna be there to take care of your needs and wants and desires and all that type of shit, right? And it's just like I was thinking about it. Like basically, there's so many people that when they talk about like who they looking for in a partner and all that, or like somebody that they can be with, it's always well, I'm not gonna say always, but in most cases it's always something that like somebody can like do for them, or like I'm looking for a man that can take care of his responsibilities, or they say that but they really mean they need a nigga with money. I gotta have a man that has a car, he's gotta have his own place, blah blah blah. Can't stay with his mama, you know, whatever. Or niggas be like, well, I gotta have a girl that gotta have this, and she gotta be making this kind of money or whatever. And at the end of the road, people never mention love. It's like love is such a lost art nowadays, you know what I'm saying? It's like it just don't even fucking exist. Not true love, you know what I'm saying? Not like we met on the bus, we went to the park a couple times and shit, and you know, and that's all, you know, we just do a lot of cuddling and just spending like quality time with each other and shit, and it's not like that no more, man. I mean, in like rare cases it's like that, but in most cases, hell nah. It's all about convenience. What can you do for me? If you can't do for me, then I don't want to have you around, period. You know what I'm saying? Fuck your personality, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you do what you say you're gonna do. Fuck the fact that you treat me right, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. If you can't do for me, I don't want you around, period. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a big dick, you gotta have some fat ass, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gotta have a car, you know, all this type of shit, all this materialistic shit, you know what I'm saying? But love is never discussed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's just like, I was just thinking about it, like when you ask a lot of females like what they want in a man, they always mention like, you know what I'm saying, they mention a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, a man can do for them, but even though they claim that they're independent or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, like I say all the time, if you're so independent, why is it such a requirement that I make $100,000 a year? Why is it such a requirement that like I'm making $75,000 a year, or I got a 2009 BMW on 22s and all that type of shit? You know what I'm saying? Why does that matter if you're so independent? You know what I'm saying? If you don't need me around, then you should just want me around, you know, right? You know, because you don't need me. You're doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? We going Dutch on everything. We splitting everything 50-50. Hell no, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just amazing that, like I said, like so many people, they complain and they bitch about why they're not happy and all this type of shit. And even though like a lot of times they find like what they looking for, you know what I'm saying? They find a man that's making all this money. You know what I'm saying? And when they finally get with this person and then they get to know them, they end up breaking up with them or having like an ugly split up or whatever. And then they wonder why. They have no clue. And it's like, motherfucker, because you chose that motherfucker because of his car. You chose that nigga because you could he was spending all that money at the club and shit. You know what I'm saying? You chose that nigga because like you didn't want a nigga that wasn't staying with his mama. So, you know, he got his own crib, and even though he's fucking other chicks on the side and all that, but he got his own crib. He got his own car. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to come pick him up and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, no matter what happens, people are never satisfied in the end. It's like they give what they want, and then they find out what they want is not what they really want, and then they want to blame it on everybody else and take it out on everybody else. There ain't no good black men left, or there are no good women left, but it's not necessarily like that. You know what I'm saying? If you just look for people for compatibility, you know what I'm saying, for love, for, you know, for the companionship and like the friendship and the unity and all that type of shit, then it will work out so much better, you know what I'm saying, because you'll be meshing your, you know, personalities together and forming as one. That's what happens when you form a union with somebody, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't give a fuck about that, you know what I'm saying? They want to form a union with your money, with your material shit, you know what I'm saying? What can you do for me, you know? And like I I said, it's like it's so apparent why people don't get along. It's so apparent why the marriage rates are so low and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's so apparent why, you know what I'm saying, men and women are just clashing with each other because, like I said, we get with each other for the wrong reasons. She's fine as hell. I like her because she's got long, natural, pretty hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? Those are her real eyes. Yeah, they change colors and shit. Nah, you know what I'm saying? That's not deep enough, man. That's too shallow. That's too, you know what I'm saying, just riding on the surface. And then, you know, and then wonder why you don't understand like the deeper, you know, concept of it, or, you know what I'm saying, the deeper aspects of the situation. So like I said, it's just, if people were to look at people for who they are instead of what they are or what they have, or the materialistic possessions that they, you know what I'm saying, bring to the table, then people would get along so much better. It's like, I'm gonna use an analogy. Let's use sports. A lot of players come in and they expect to make all this big money and all that, but they haven't earned shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of times they, you know what I'm saying, they'll perform, like say like if it's a contract year coming up, they'll perform to their highest abilities, and they're gonna go extra mile, extra effort, you know what I'm saying, to get that money. But imagine if you took money out of the equation. Imagine, you know what I'm saying, like when we were kids and we used to just play basketball for fun, you know, for 6-7 hours at a time, just every day. You know what I'm saying? Imagine when we used to just play football, you know what I'm saying? We just gather a bunch of our friends to just play football. We used to do it for fun. And that, you know what I'm saying, that like a lot of times whenever you throw money into the concept, it fucks it all up. You know what I'm saying? Look at religion. You know what I'm saying? Religion is one of the most corrupt institutions out there, and it's usually based off of money. Look at the child support system. Look at like I said, sports, music. Music is fucked up nowadays because of money. You know what I'm saying? It's all about record sales. It's all about selling the ringtones and shit. And I want you to sound like Lil Wayne and shit because he sells a lot of albums, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Just stupid shit. And it takes away the true essence of what something is really supposed to be. And it's the same thing with like relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that's why like so many people are so eager to get married, especially women are so eager to get married, because you have that contract, that business contract. And it ain't got nothing to do with I love this nigga, you know what I'm saying, this man, he puts a smile on my face, or I love just being around her, you know what I'm saying, she just puts a smile on my face, I love, you know, her company, she's a good conversationalist, whatever, you know. And it's like, if you was to take away the money, if you was to take away the contract, all you would have is love, you know what I'm saying. And then you would really see like who really loves each other and who really doesn't, if you was to take away those two main, you know, items or whatever, or situations, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just reading off something real quick. I took really short notes on there, so I'm just making all this up off the top of my head. Let me see, I wrote down, especially if you have lots of money, that's why most women can marry a doctor, divorce, then remarry a drug. Yeah, okay. Basically, I was talking about money again. Like a woman, a lot of times, like, it doesn't matter like what kind of character you have. It doesn't matter like what kind of man you are. You could be, she could get with a man and he could be a doctor, and then like divorce him, get remarried or something, and then the next dude that she gets with is a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? He make it 20 G's a day and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter, you know, what kind of character or what kind of ethics and morals this man has. It's all the common denominator that you have to look at is money. You know what I'm saying? She gets with a dentist. She gets with a athlete. She gets with a astronaut. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's in the that's making a lot of money, she just happened to be there. So that's letting me know that if I'm making a lot of money, the only reason why she's with me is because I make a lot of money, not because I make her happy, or because I'm there for her and not for the convenience or whatever, or, you know, vice versa. So like I said, it's just this shit is fucking stupid, man. I'm running out of shit to talk about or whatever. So I was gonna mention like how I'm just gonna use women for example. They always talk about what a man can do for them, but they never ever talk about what the fuck they can do for a man. So that's why Like I said, the best thing for me to do is stay single, you know what I'm saying, remain independent, do what I do, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know what I'm saying, remain me. Because like I said, I believe in love. I'm a corny ass nigga, you know, I believe in love. And if it ain't about love, it ain't about shit, you know what I'm saying. So love versus convenience, in most cases it's all about convenience. If you're not conveniently doing something for somebody, then they don't want you around, period. So that's how I feel about the situation. Y'all have a good day, good night, good evening, and do your thing. Peace.